Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. From Evanston, Illinois, we welcome for their first appearance on our True Story Adventure series, Mr. and Mrs. Willis Butler. Mrs. Butler was raised in Ethiopia, the daughter of an American missionary, and with her husband returned there recently after an absence of 17 years. And here, in the still primitive and rugged land, she relived the memories of her childhood, of the fierce desert tribesmen, the trappings of Ethiopian royalty, and swift herds of wild game seldom seen even by the white hunters of Africa. For the next 30 minutes, we share the adventurous journey of Mr. and Mrs. Willis Butler on a return to Ethiopia.
Bold Journey, your television passport to the exciting, colorful world of adventure. Brought to you...
I'm flying now to Ruth's old hometown, Goree. And you see how we travel in this C-47 with a cargo lashed across the aisle from us. Often it's live, and the chickens cluck madly as you take off. Quite interesting. Coming in for a landing here at the Goree Airport, which is on top of a 5,000-foot mountain. And, Jack, you never worry about which way the wind blows in Ethiopia when you're landing. You always land uphill and take off downhill. The airline terminal building, our only touch with civilization out here in the interior, the Radio Shack. Much different, of course, than in the days when Ruth lived here. Now the airline limousine takes you into town. Not exactly the most steady ride in the world, but you get there, and you're glad to have it. Another change since Ruth lived here, electricity. Unknown at that time. Provided today by this Italian between 7 p.m. and midnight. No meters in the households, the charges being determined by the number of light bulbs of various wattages they own, and he sells all the bulbs in town. The skies began to darken just a bit as we arrived at the former compound where Ruth lived, the rain beating down on these galvanized iron roofs, and she said this was a very familiar sound. As a child, she used to go to sleep hearing the rain beat down on the metal roofs. The skies finally cleared, and we took off once again from this Goree Airport. The American pilot telling me that this is one airfield, Mr. Butler, where you must be airborne or else at the end of the runway because you're automatically at 5,000 feet as you zoom off this carrier deck in the jungle. Magnificent scenery, very spectacular and dramatic. We've changed to automobile here now. Often in the mountainous terrain, the warm air meeting the cold causes rather eerie scenes, like this fog drifting up the mountainside. Since Ethiopia is so mountainous, it's quite natural that the people should live on the mountainside and be known more or less as mountain people, really. It was here